Hi, my name's Candice Short. I'm doing Certificate 3 in Fitness. This is Topic 2, Task 2, and today's date is the 8th of January 2025 and the time is 6:38 p.m. This is the exercise session for a male under 55 years. And these people are all role-playing males under 55 years. All right. Welcome, everybody. Today's session is going to be a 45-minute workout. It's consisting of resistance training with cardio, and it includes a warm-up, a 34-minute main workout, and a cool-down. And it is circuit training today, which means we'll do a minute of exercise and then no breaks. So you do a minute of exercise and change the next exercise for a minute and keep going till the end. But once we get to the end of the set, we'll make it a 3-minute rest and we'll do a total of 3 sets. I just realised my volume's not up too. I'll turn that up. I think it doesn't matter, does it? I'll just keep going. I'm Candice too, by the way. I'll be a fitness instructor today. Now, the clothing and footwear we'll need to wear is flat cushioned shoes and breathable, stretchy fabric for the clothes. The equipment we've got is, if you need to, for balance, there's a chair, light hand weights for some of the arm exercises. You can use a flat weight for the glute bridges, but it's not necessary, and a mat for any of the floor exercises. We're outside today and it's warm, so make sure you have your drink bottle handy and hydrate throughout the session and take as many breaks as you need. Safety considerations. Group spacing, make sure nobody can touch each other. Excellent. And just while you're exercising, everyone's different, so just exercise according to your own capabilities. Don't try and do a high intensity workout if you're only able to do a low intensity workout. Don't exercise when you're sick, and if you've got any medical conditions or injuries, please come and see me and I'll help you modify the exercises. And if you need any help with the equipment, just let me know. Stay hydrated and rest when needed, and wipe your sweat with a towel. All right, let's get started. So the first warm-up exercise is just marching or jogging in place. So you can either keep your feet on the floor and just march it out, keeping your head up, or you can jog on the spot. We'll do this for a minute. So if your right leg goes up, your left arm will go up. So you're sort of doing opposites. The next one's going to be a half squat, and I'll tell you when to start that in about 5 seconds. All right, so we'll change now. So half squat, feet are slightly wider than shoulders apart, and weight in your heels and come down. And then come back up again slowly. Don't go down too low. We're just warming up our muscles. Just checking to see how everyone's going. Keep going. Everyone looks good. Okay, in about 5 seconds, we'll change to shoulder rolls. So when you're ready, stand up nice and straight, good posture, and just rolling the shoulders forward to start with. And as you go back, you squeeze your shoulder blades together. And now we'll go back the other way. About another 10 seconds. All right, when everyone's ready, we'll do a torso twist now. So your feet are about shoulder width apart and put your hands in front of your elbows bent. And we just move the top part of our body from left to right slowly. Try not to move your legs. Everyone's doing a good job so far. Warming up those muscles. About another 5 seconds, then we'll change. Okay, when you're ready, we're now going to just do some slow alternating reverse lunges. So feet shoulder width apart. Step one leg back, keep your chest upright and just come down as low as you need to. And then slowly come back again, up again, and step forward. So step back and come forward. The knee is bent to about right angles. Make sure you keep your hips level. And you're pushing your feet into the ground. About 5 seconds. And then we'll swap, change into jumping jacks when you're ready. So feet shoulder width apart. You can either, knees slightly bent, you can either step it out. We can do a actual jumping jack, just a slow one. Make sure you, as you're landing, your knees are soft and slightly bent. We'll just check everyone. Yeah, everyone looks good. About another 15 seconds. Sorry, these are killers. Okay, when you're ready, we'll do some arm circles now. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart, back straight, good posture, arms out to the side. And we're just rotating them like circles. Keeping your arms straight, one way.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
Take a rest if you need to. Sorry. All right, we'll change the other way now. This is our last exercise for our warm-up, and then we'll get into it. No. Okay. All right. That's our warm-up done. So, as I said, when we start our workout, there's no breaks until we get to the end of the set. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 10 exercises, and then we'll have a 3-minute break. That's inconvenient. How do you end it? Sorry about that. All right. So the first exercise is going to be push-ups on the knees. So we'll need our mat. And put it whatever way you want. You can have it sideways if you need to. You don't want to have it. Yeah. All right, so push-up, I won't start the clock just yet. So push-ups on the knees, it's just hands, position your hands slightly wider than your shoulders. Put your knees out towards the back and you've got a nice neutral spine and feet on the floor. And then just come down so your elbows are about 90 degrees and come back up again. You can go on your toes. You can go on your knees. Or if that's still too much, you can actually bring your knees underneath and just do that. All right, let's get started. I'll tell you when to start. Don't start just yet. All right, push-ups on knees. Let's go. And when we finish this, we go straight into bicep curls. So we'll need our weights, hand weights. You don't have to use any weights if you don't want to. Everyone looks good. Keep going. All right, next exercise, bicep curls. Get up very slowly. Move your mat. So stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Relax your weights next to you. And then bring your elbows to about 45 degrees and then slowly come up and come back down again. Make sure you maintain good posture and try and pull in your tummy and tighten your core. About another 20 seconds. And when we're done with this, we'll do some shoulder presses. So we'll need our weights for this if you're using weights. Three, two, 1, 0. So shoulder press. Feet shoulder width apart and your arms go out to the side like this. And just going up slowly and then coming back down to about 90, so your elbows are about 90 degrees. Make sure you're standing up nice and straight and pull your tummy in. I'll just check everyone. Yep, everything looks good. Another 25 seconds. And after this, we're going to do some leg squats. Okay, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Put your weights down. You can use light weights if you want to, but not necessary. So squats, legs slightly wider than your hips and shoulders, and knees come down as far as you can go or need to go, and then come back up again. Make sure your weight is in your heels. Keep your chest upright and make sure you've got your core or tummy muscles nice and tight, pulling it in. About another 15 seconds, and then we're going to do some alternating reverse lunges. About 5 seconds. 2, 1. So alternating reverse lunges, keep your chest upright, feet shoulder width apart, and you just step back and come down. So your legs are about 90 degrees. You don't have to go in that low, and then come back up again and step forward, and then swap legs. Make sure you're upright. And if you want to make it harder for yourself, you can use light weights in each hand. And if you need a bit more support for balance, you can use a chair. The next thing we'll need to do once this is finished is the glute bridge. So we'll need our mat for the next one, and we'll be on our back. About 5 seconds. Okay, slowly grab your mat or towel. Okay, glute bridges on your back. Feet just in front of your bottom, so knees up. Knees over toes, and then you lift your bottom up. High up as it can go, and slowly come down again. It's only a slow movement. And keep breathing. All right, next exercise, I'll just check, is mountain climber. So roll over onto your hands and knees. Now into a plank position it is. Now you can go up onto your toes, or so the slower one is you can just on your toes, is you just pulling your knees up towards your chest, or you can stand up if it's too much and do high knees, or just walk in, march in place. So your hands should be under your shoulders, and just step it forward. If you want a bit more, you can run your, like as if you're running, bring your knees to your chest, but jumping. Make sure you don't bring your back up or arch it down. Keep it nice and neutral. And looking. All right, ready, set, go. We're all done with that one. Next exercise is a knee plank. So we're on our tummy still, but our arms are down, our elbows are down in front of us. And you can either go on your knees, so lift your bottom up so you've got a neutral spine. Look in front of you, and your elbows are directly under your shoulders, keeping your feet on the floor. And just hold, contract your tummy muscles and just hold it onto your feet. Take a rest. You can always drop down if it's too much and start again. We'll do this for a minute. And the next exercise, we're going to move on to do another plank, but it's on our side. Doesn't matter which side, as long as you swap. Position on your side. So if you're on your knees, you put on your side, body's nice and straight, legs slightly bent at about right angles, arms directly under your shoulder. And then you just try and lift your hips up, like as if a string's here pulling it up. You pull it up, so you can put your arm up like this if you want to. Or if you really want to, you can go onto your toes. All right, we might swap onto the other side now. So slowly drop down and roll onto the other side, exactly the same movement, but we're on the other side. You can be on your toes, or you can be on your knees. Up to you. All right, that was easy. Rest time, 3 minutes. Like 30 seconds on. Yeah, I know. I'm sitting here explaining it. Now that we all know what to do, I shouldn't have to explain too much. So we'll allow 3 minutes, but if you reckon that's too long, we can lessen it to 2 minutes.
I thought that was meant to be a lot of jumping, but
Oh, was it?
I'm not complaining, but
Hang on, you might be rest.
pretty sure.
Do that next. Yeah. We've missed the jumping jacks, but we're going to do them next.
Yeah.
You're probably glad for the jacks anyway. This is just the... So the beeper will go off, but we're still having another minute. Have a drink. Have a rest. Two minutes be enough?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yep, all right. So...
But I fit under 55 miles. 2 minutes would be fine. Right back into it.
So we're doing push-ups on our knees or toes.
Is that what we start with?
Mm-hmm. So we've got our mats out, so that's good. I don't think we had our mats out.
We didn't do it to start with.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
We did, what did we start with? I know we did bicep curls. Before those curls, we did something different.
All right, 5 seconds and we'll start push-ups. All right, so arms slightly outside your shoulders. Make sure neutral spine. Don't lift it up. Don't drop your hips. And slowly go down to about 90 degrees and come back up again. If that's too much, you can bring your legs forward. Your arms. Or you can go on your toes. So our next exercise will be the bicep curl. So we might push our mats out of the way and grab our weights when the beeper goes off. Make sure you're tightening your tummy. All right, mats out of the way, slowly get up and do our bicep curls. So these are, if you already know what it is, get started. Elbows bent 90 degrees. And bring your arms up and back down again. Make sure you've got good posture and standing up nice and straight. Legs are about shoulder width apart. Can you bring your elbows in a bit more?
In there. Okay. I sit in my body. Yeah. So that's it? No, in these next to you. Yeah. Is better? Good girl.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. That wasn't very professional. Next one's going to be shoulder press. Keep your weights, arms to the side, and lift them up and down again. So legs are still about shoulder width apart. Stand up nice and straight. Just keep everyone keep going. I'll just step everyone. Yep. Everyone looks good. Keep going. 30 seconds left. So the next one will be squats, but keep going. 15 seconds. Okay, put your weights down. And we'll do squats this time. So feet shut, slightly wider than hips, and we'll come down as far as we can want to go, and then come up again. Make sure you've got good posture. And our weight is in our heels. Don't put the weight in your toes. Make sure it's all in your heels. About 30 seconds. Everyone looks good. Next one will be alternating reverse lunges. About 5 more seconds. Okay. Alternating reverse lunges. Feet hip width apart. Step back. And come down about, so your legs about 90 degrees. Chest upright, and then come back up again and step forward. Keep going. Everyone's doing a great job. Yep. 10 seconds. If you need to rest, you can stop. But the idea is to get to the end. All right. Next one is glute bridge. We'll need our mat. And we're on our back. Feet just in front of your bottom. And lifting your hips up as far as they can go. Until your body's about straight. Make sure you're pulling in your tummy. It's just a slow movement. We'll just check to see what the next one is. So when we're finished, when the timer goes off, we're doing mountain climbers next. So we're going rolling over.
Why do we do the side?
No, we'll do a mountain climber. All right, slowly turn over, roll over. Just leave your mat there.
I just wish.
So, planking position on your toes, and then bring your knees up to your chest. Arms are under your shoulders, elbows slightly bent. Or if it's too much, you can stand up and do, yep, that's it, high knees.
Just
You don't have to go that high if you don't want to, Mum. Or if you want to, you can run to increase your heart rate. Neutral spine. You're on your toes. Next one's a knee plank. So come down. Elbows on the ground. Elbows are directly under your shoulders. And knees on the ground. Neutral spine. Don't lift up. Don't drop it or arch it. You can go up onto your toes if you want a challenge. Keep breathing. Pulling your tummy muscles. Next one's a side plank. So pick a side. So we're just going onto one side and we'll do no obliques. All right, rolling over to our side. So elbow on the ground, directly under your shoulder. Legs are about 90 degrees bent. Make sure your body is, the middle torso is straight though, from knee to head. And it's like a string, again, is pulling your hips up or tummy up. So you're lifting this bit up. You can put your arm up if you want. If you want a challenge, you can go up to your toes. Now, that's probably 30 seconds. Yep, we'll roll over and do the other side. So everyone stand up. That's fine. I'll go at the end. I think now we're going to do what we didn't do before, which is jumping jacks. All right, let's get started. Woohoo! Move your mats out of the way.
Yeah, it's just going to be sitting there.
So this is our last exercise before we have a break. So make it count. You can step it out or you can jump. Make sure your knees are slightly bent as you're jumping. You can go as fast as you want. Or you can go not a bit slower. Or you can step it. Four, three, two, one. All right, have a break. 2-minute break. And then we're doing one more set. And then we're on to our pull down. Oh. Is it really?
This one actually feels easier than the yesterday's one.
No, I feel that.
Can I just say?
Yeah, no, I just.
If I was a woman, I prefer this one. I'm more of that toning bit, you know, like the slower movements.
Yeah. Well, this one's a resistance
Yeah.
and then a bit of cardio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can keep your body moving if you want to, or if you want to sit down, you can. Pardon? So the first exercise is, we're not starting just yet, it's going to be, but don't start.
Yeah, it's push up.
Push-ups on knees, but not just yet. Got another minute. One more minute and then we'll start.
It's usually the arm ones I'm finding the most trouble with because I'm so stuffed from yesterday.
Yeah. Oh well. Sorry.
Yeah,
Just think you'll feel better for it.
you're meant to do like alternate days, like one day's all leg,
Yeah, I
the next
know.
day's all arms, not this combined business.
If it doesn't hurt, it's not working.
All right, we'll start going down onto our knees now. Still got about 20 seconds, so just nice and slow. Push-ups. Ten seconds. This is our last round, so make it count, everyone. All right, get ready. All right. So again, your hands are slightly wider than your shoulders. Knees and toes are on the ground. And just bending our elbows to about 90 degrees as we go down. Keeping your back nice and neutral spine. Bicep curls are next. Everyone's doing a great job. Keep it up. Four seconds left. Okay, now bicep curls. Mats out of the way. Slowly come up and just get into it. Feet are shoulder width apart. Elbows tucked in. Everyone looks good. And keep breathing. Make sure your knees are slightly bent too. Just a little bit, not much, just 10 seconds left. And then we'll go straight into our shoulder presses. All right. Give your shoulders a roll if you need to. And then your weights by your side and lift them up. Yeah. Make sure you've got a good posture, setting up nice and straight. Knees slightly bent, only a little bit. Flies annoying me. If you need to stop at any time, please stop and have a drink, have a rest, but you shouldn't need to. That's 15 seconds left. Your arms should be starting to feel fatigued. All right, I think that's slowly put your weights down. Next one was squats. All right. Feet slightly wider than shoulders. Weight in your heels. Good posture. Come down as far as you want to go and come back up. You can just do this if you want to, just little bends. Or you can go all the way down. Next one's alternating reverse lunges, but keep going with your squats. Ten seconds. All right, reverse lunges. Take a drink if you really need to. Use a chair if your balance is getting a bit wonky. And that's okay. It should be by now. So just stepping back. As we step back, we drop down to about 90 degrees. You don't have to go that far down. You want to make it harder? Grab a weight, 2 weights. Don't need to. Unless you want to. All right, next one is glute bridges. Need our mats. We'll towel, put it down, get straight and put it on our backs. And feet just in front of your bottom, arms by the side, and just lift your bottom up and down. Then as your legs should be not quite 90 degrees as you go up. We've got a dog licking everybody's face, giving everybody kisses. So just up and down. Squeezing those bum muscles as you go up. We want a good bum when we're finished with this. All right. Next one is mountain climbers. Mountain climbers. Roll over.
Yeah.
Get stuck into
I
it.
mean, stand.
Or stand up. So if you're on your toes, arms are below your shoulders, and bringing your knees up to your chest, keeping your back nice and flat. If you're standing up, do high knees or just march in place. Or if you want a bit more cardio, you can run like this.
You do a minute of those, Candace? Just the exercise video. To show them how it's done.
I'd like to.
Yeah.
Not when I'm injured.
Show
So next one's going to be a plank on our knees. Make sure you don't drop your back. All right. You're not already on your knees. Come down to your knees and get in the plank position. Too much on your knees. Just stand up and march in place if you want to. Or just have a rest. If it's too much, just have a rest. Just make sure you don't drop your back. Lift it up and make sure your knees are out. You need to bring the legs out, come forward and try and drop your bottom a bit more. And elbows 90 degrees. Both of you. That's it. That's better. Or if it's too much, just drop. Side planks next. Roll over onto your side. Doesn't matter which one. Do it quick though, because we only have 30 seconds for each side.
If we get 30 seconds this time.
Yes, sorry. So make sure you're pulling, lifting this part up. And if you're on your knees, make sure your knees are about 90 degrees bent. Yep, that's good, Ava. I mean, Jasmine. I was doing so well. Swap sides. You can go onto your feet if you want to, as long as you don't drop your hips. All right, I think this is jumping jacks now, I reckon. Jumping jacks, everyone up.
We're all waiting for
Away. This is the last one, make it count. Go, go, go. You can jump it or you can
Making a cat noise.
It's making a count.
step it out. Oh, jumping. It's the last one.
Still 30 seconds left. I'll do it.
30 seconds left. Keep breathing. Make sure your knees are slightly bent as you land. 15 seconds. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool down.
Yeah.
So, we're going to go grab our mats and go into a child's pose. When you're ready, have a drink first if you want. Having a drink. So, knees in front of you. Feet just under your bottom. Legs are slightly, I'll do it this way. Legs are slightly outside your hips. And you just bend forward, lean forward. As far as you can go. And put your forehead on the ground. And just have a nice little rest. Keep breathing. Okay, do a spinal twist now. So we're on our back. Lie on your back with your hands
The two.
with like a T, that's right. And your legs are just under your bottom.
A bit different to you because I've always done it like this. I think you do it differently, right?
And you just bring your knees to one side
Yes.
as far as they can go. And then if you want to, you can turn your neck the other way for a deeper stretch. And just have a little relax for a moment. Go over onto the other side. So slowly move your legs to the opposite side. And your head or neck, if you're bending your neck to the side. Okay. So the next one is a kneeling hip flexor stretch. So slowly come up. Leave your mats where they are. So onto your knees. And you bring one leg forward. That's about 90 degrees. And then you hit your feet or foot flat on the floor and sort of push your hips forward. So you should be able to sort of feel a stretch in here. Use a chair if you need to for balance. And just swapping legs. So just get in position and tilt forward, your hips forward. Keep breathing. All right, slowly stand up. We're going to do a standing quad stretch now. So you can use a chair if you need to. And so legs about hip width apart. Oh no, sorry. Yes, hip width apart. And bend your knee back towards your bottom and grab it with your hand. Grab your ankle. And pull it up towards your bottom. Make sure you don't put your leg out like that. Make sure it's right behind you and stand up straight. You need a chair, just hold on to it for balance. Or you can put your arm out if you want to. All right, swapping sides. All right, put your foot down. Now we're going to do a standing, touching the toes. So stand with your feet hip width apart. And then we basically slide our arms down, our legs, just as far as we can go. Make sure your legs are straight, slightly bent, they can be slightly bent. And just stretch as far as you can go. For a few more seconds. And then slowly stand up. Bring yourself up. And now we're going to do a standing calf stretch. So stand up nice and straight. You're doing it. So you step forward. Make sure your legs are about hip width apart. Standing up nice and straight and just sort of bend your knees slightly. Back leg stays straight, sorry. Front one is bent. Should feel a stretch in your calf muscle, which is down the back of your leg. Lost track of time. When you're ready, swap sides. And hold a chair if you need to for balance. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to stretch our arms now. So tricep stretch. Put your arm up to the ceiling, one arm, the other arm, bend the elbow, the one at the top, and then grab your elbow with your other hand and pull it down the center of your back. This as far as you feel the stretch. When you're ready, do the other arm. So opposite arm, elbow bent. Everyone had fun this evening. I know I did. Everyone did a great job. Got one more stretch to do, which is just a simple shoulder stretch. So just bringing probably your right arm in front of you and using your left arm up, holding your elbow just in front of your elbow, and just pull this arm towards your body. Yep. So you can feel a nice stretch in your shoulder. And then when you're ready, just go to the other side. All right, that's it. Thanks everyone for coming. You all did an amazing job. I hope to see you next time.